to stop! Call the authorities now!
I think I just witnessed a killing at Lowe's.
This chaotic scene erupted mere moments after Freddie Nelson and his wife Carrie arrived at the Delta Park Lowe's in Portland, Oregon. What may have started as an explosive argument rapidly escalated, turning deadly in the blink of an eye.
The security guard just shot my husband!
About 7 months before this appalling incident took place in September 2020, 49-year-old Freddie Nelson, a home renovator and woodworker, was stopped by 2 security guards after he'd loaded up his truck with wooden pallets taken from behind Lowe's. The guards worked for the Cornerstone Security Group, which provided armed security and was hired only to patrol the parking lots of Delta Park. While it's unclear what happened prior to the security guards' body cam footage being turned on, Freddie can be seen trying to leave.
You're sitting there shaking. You're looking to fight, man.
Whatever.
I can already tell that the adrenaline's pumping through you. You're ready. You're balling up your fists. I get it. I see it.
I'm balling up my fists, holding my keys.
You want to fight.
You just.
So you know what?
And so you're trying to agitate it,
right now.
And you're trying to agitate it. You're trying to agitate it, right?
I'm going to take you down.
You're trying to agitate it, right?
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
You're trying to agitate it, right?
Okay, at this
Answer
point,
my question. Do you
do you understand what he's saying?
I do.
Okay.
Good.
So are we done here? Are we done?
We are done. Get in your vehicle, leave Delta Park.
Hey, look, I'm getting in my vehicle. So you don't need to tell me to.
You're talking to me.
Okay.
Get in your vehicle.
Don't be giving orders.
Get in your vehicle.
Now.
I got to go to work anyway.
That's what I thought.
Go to work. Kirby Avenue. And stay on this side when you come back.
Whatever. Could you please move so you're not blocking the road, a public road?
One of the guards parked the red vehicle you can see in the footage, and it blocked Freddie's ability to leave.
You want to keep going, bro?
I'll get out.
You.
Yeah, Mike.
I'm not.
Step back.
I'm not dealing with jail.
Okay.
You understand?
Can you
Step
just
back.
Just because you're mad at me and him, do not give me the attitude.
I'm going to apologize for that.
On his side
Could you
like
just
that
go
again.
so that I can get out of the situation?
I will.
You understand? Don't do that.
The guard eventually moved his vehicle so Freddie could leave. But this was just the beginning of the volatile incidents between Freddie and the Cornerstone security guards. In January 2021, Freddie was once again approached by 2 guards. They saw that he had collected more pallets and had left his red and black truck out front while he went inside the store.
At Wayfair, we get pretty excited about furniture. Around here, it's not a patio, it's a patio.
Oh, I love those chairs.
Shed-tastic.
Girl, you nailed it.
No, this set, it's just a couple of screws.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
This game, you're not ready for it.
You're in the middle of this beautiful sci-fi environment.
All right. We can wait here.
Well, I love me some Wendy's chilies. I don't know why, but this shit's so good, boy, I swear.
On this?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know we've had this problem with them before doing this. So I think
so they did.
it's time to boot him off. Because we keep telling him.
Are you saying you're excluding him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know that in the past we've told him not to do that. We keep telling people not to do that. So other guys have been excluded now.
Yep.
Figure he's excluded.
Yep. Man, you're not supposed to take pallets. I know.
While the guards waited for Freddie to come to his vehicle, they took a look at how many pallets he'd taken. While they seemed to be under the impression that Freddie didn't have permission to take the pallets, this wasn't the case.
We're going to tell him, take those pallets, take them off site, and don't come back until January, what's today, 15th?
Yep, January 15th, 2020.
Freddie had been collecting pallets from Lowe's for a few months at that point.
I know you've kind of had trouble with them in the past, haven't you, a little bit? You know?
He doesn't, yeah. We've spoken at Kirby Avenue a couple times. He really doesn't like us.
Well, he's not going to like us right now.
Nope.
But?
Yeah, no. I'd rather do a show of force on this guy than not.
It was at this moment that Freddie exited the store.
What's up? So, we see that you're taking pallets.
Yeah, I was just didn't talk to manager.
Okay, so here's the problem. It's a property rule violation. So this has nothing to do with Lowe's.
Okay.
We are going to ask you to go ahead, take these pallets off for now, but the problem is because of multiple property rule violations in the past with other people doing it, we're having to enforce it to the point that we're not going to Delta Park Center property for the next year. Okay?
Oh, I'm not allowed right now?
Yeah, we're going to ask you to leave. Like I said, you can take these pallets, but yeah, we can't have you back on Delta Park Center property for the next year.
Whatever. Take it up with Lowe's.
What was that?
Take it up with Lowe's.
No, sir. You can take it up with the property owner of Delta Park Center.
With Brian.
Knew him by name. Okay.
While this incident ended without issue, things would only escalate from here. What no one could have predicted was just how explosive things would become. On April 19th, Freddie was once again stopped by a security guard while he was behind Lowe's, about to collect more pallets.
No, you leave this property now.
You leave the property now.
No.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, turn around. I'm going to put you under arrest.
No, you're not.
You want to bet?
No.
You are under arrest now.
No, I'm not. I just came out of the office.
Nope.
Yeah.
You are trespassed from the Delta Park property. You are not to be here.
I just came out of the...
I don't care.
Well, go deal with them.
I'm not. I'm dealing with you.
Yeah. Well, I'm not under arrest.
You will be here in a second.
What's your name and ID number?
You don't need it.
So I don't even know you're a legitimate security officer.
I am a legitimate security officer.
How do I know?
Because I'm right here.
You
work
can
for
buy all
Delta.
that.
You're right, I can, but I work for Delta Park.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You work for TMT.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
It is.
They don't
You are
own
not
all of
allowed
Delta
to be
Park.
here. It's not working. You are not allowed to be here.
Whatever.
You need to leave now.
Just go talk to management.
No, I'm not going to.
An incident report from a week before this footage reveals that a security guard spoke to the Lowe's manager and confirmed that the company Freddie worked for was actually contracted to pick up the pallets.
Wow. So they fucking with bro. They don't even know they really fucking with him, and he really know what he talking about. He really know who he know and doing his job. He really doing his job, bro. That's crazy.
Freddie even showed the business card to the guard and the manager. The report claimed that the pallets were supposed to be picked up in a truck with the company logo, which Freddie's truck didn't have. Regardless, it seemed like the guards knew he had permission from Lowe's to be there, and yet were still telling him to leave.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You need to...
Abusing the authority, bro. Bro, time and time and time and time and time and time after again, bro, we see this shit, bro. I don't get it. This is crazy, bro.
Leave now.
I got work to do.
Right.
Leave.
Get on my dick.
As soon as I'm done.
No.
You don't even know the rules.
I do.
Right.
Yeah.
You are trespassed from this property.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and turn around.
Stalemate. If you're not arresting me,
You want to bet?
back off.
You want to bet? Go ahead. I got the same thing you do.
Yeah, well then back off.
No, not going to.
According to the report later filed after this dispute, the guard claimed that Freddie had a small can of pepper spray in his left hand. However, the footage shows that the can appears to be in his right hand. The guard stated that he then pulled out his own pepper spray for self-defense.
You're not arresting me.
You want to bet?
Well, he was probably saying left hand because that's how he
Come
was
talk to
looking-
management.
he was
No,
looking
I'm not going
at
to.
him, and it was in his left hand. That's
It's
probably-
time for you to leave.
If he was looking
Freddie
at
then
him,
began
he probably saying that because as he was looking at him, in his mind it's the left side, so it's his left hand. That's probably why he said that.
walking back towards Lowe's.
It's time for you to leave. You are trespassed from this property.
You're going to be the next one to trespass.
No, actually, I'm not. I need you out here now, please. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with that. I need you out here. Can you call the police then?
What?
Yeah. I'm gonna be arresting Freddie here.
They'll take care of it.
Yep. I need PD out here now. I'm behind Lowe's. Yeah.
While Freddie headed into Lowe's to get management, the security guard aired his grievances to a bystander.
He's trespassing the property and he knows it. So
Anybody knows the rules?
he's not going to come back here without police. So
He's got to come back sometime.
I'll tow it. Watch me. Oh no, this is what he does.
Oh, you know it?
Yeah.
You need a partner who can help protect connections between users, devices, and applications, wherever they're located. Hewlett-Packard Enterprise can help you securely connect your business from edge to cloud with a unified fabric. All delivered.
The incident report from that day states that the Lowe's management did ultimately ask Freddie to leave, but said that they would figure everything out so he could get pallets later. It appears that despite the security guards trespassing Freddie, the Lowe's management still expected him to come and pick up pallets. This would become very important later. The report also claimed that Freddie was trespassing.
Of course, that's his fucking job, meatheads. What do you think?
Passed on April 12th for allegedly stealing pallets, while other footage showed him being told he was initially trespassed in January. More discrepancies would come up soon. While the continued clashes between Freddie and the security guards were certainly distressing, things would only intensify from here. Once again, Freddie was approached by two guards, this time while he was in the front parking lot at Lowe's.
Go! Get off the property. You need to get off the property. Go! You want to play that game? Okay. You can be here. You did nothing. You can't be here. Yes, you have. You've been excluded from Delta Park property for 1 year. You're now trespassing, sitting in the property. You are not supposed to be on Delta Park property. One, you've helped somebody get away from stealing. We have that documented. You've taken pallets. We have that documented. We have you on camera several times. We have you documented. You're not a vendor. We've already talked to him. So either you need to leave or you go in handcuffs. You decide. You want to play that game? Okay, get out. Okay. Then, okay, let's call PD.
So my guess is they kind of like mall cops. Like, well then, I don't know, because a mall cop can't arrest your ass, though. That's the thing. Mall cop arrest the shit out your ass. Or like detain you. Pretty should I say. They'll detain you. So, I don't know. I'm not getting it. I mean, are they just, I don't know. I mean, are they like just messing? Maybe they not really putting him in cuffs because they know they just messing with him. You know, that's the only thing I can think, bro. That's the only thing I can really think. I mean, cause I'm trying to figure out, bro. They just told this dude they was gonna arrest him 1,000,000 times, bro. Still have not. Every time they say they're gonna arrest him, and he tell them no. They say call PD. So I'm trying to figure out why they saying call. If anybody know, drop in the chat. Why they saying call PD? Drop in the comment section. Why they saying chat? My bad. On my mind is drop in the comment section or the chat, whichever one, and let me know why they not exactly like arresting him. Like why they keep saying call PD.
Officer. What's up? I gave you my name. Yep.
We have bolos out even for you. So
The security guards did in fact have a bee on the lookout for Freddie. The bolo shared with the Cornerstone security guards stated he has attempted to state he is an approved vendor for Lowe's, regardless if he is or isn't. He is not allowed in Delta Park Center. Notably, while the bolo says that Freddie can be hostile, it clearly states that he's not known to be combative. The bolo also directs the guards to place him in custody if he does not comply with orders to leave the property. Everything came to a head on May 29, 2021, when Freddie parked in the Lowe's lot with plans to look at flowers with his wife. Within 30 seconds of parking, and before the couple had time to walk away from their truck, they were approached by a Cornerstone vehicle. The security guard stopped partially in front of Freddie's truck, and an altercation immediately began, one so dramatic that witnesses nearby started filming. 28-year-old Logan Gimble, the Cornerstone security guard, confronted Freddie and Carrie, telling Freddie that he was under arrest for trespassing. Freddie apparently argued that Logan had no authority to arrest him. While this part of the argument wasn't filmed, Logan turned on his body cam soon after, capturing the rest of the harrowing incident.
Off my property. You know you've been trespassed. You know you're not supposed to be here. You refusing to leave my property? I told you to leave property! I told you to leave property! You've been trespassed and warned multiple times!
I called the police.
Get the out the vehicle now! You already tried to hit me once! You move this vehicle again, I will fire!
Logan immediately shot 4 times into the windshield of the truck, fatally wounding Freddie.
Yeah, you damn right. You damn right. I would have shot all through that motherfucker. You damn right. Hey, good job, goddamn Kimball. You told him, whatever your goddamn last name is, you told him several times he trying to kill you with that. Hey, I told him, motherfucker, hey, listen, bro. I'm going to be straight up. I got in an argument one time. Not even an argument, bro. I don't even know what you want to call it, bro. I was messing with this girl one time, bro. And this girl told me, bro, this girl ain't never even threatened with nothing about my life. Bro, I was walking down I was trying to get my brother to come pick me up. Bro, the girl damn near told, bro, she really almost hit me, bro. Bro, she told me she was going to run me over with the car if I didn't get inside of it. I looked at that bitch. Excuse me. I looked at her. And I told her, you run me over with that car, it'll be the last motherfucker you run over with that car. I don't give a fuck about you a girl, none of that shit. I don't do nothing to no girls now, but you ain't finna run me over with no car, baby girl. I'm sorry. I ain't nobody, ain't never even tried to even threaten me to run me over with no car. Damn sure won't be you. So that shit is OD. That shit is OV all the way. I ain't, bro. What? You about to do what with that car? Wrong answer, baby girl. So I say that to say, bro. Yeah, bro. And then, bro, his car is parked right there. So you gonna smash, bro? Basically, you gonna smash me in between your truck and my car? No, you ain't finna do that. After I done told you several times, several times. That's his fault. Motherfucker be so entitled.
We're Phoenix Energy, a family-owned oil company focused on unleashing American oil from North Dakota and Montana. We've already...
Get the out the vehicle now! You already tried to hit me once! You move this vehicle again, I will fire!
Logan immediately shot 4 times into the windshield of the truck, fatally wounding Freddie.
I told you to stop it! You're not angling the vehicle at me! Call the authorities now! I told you not!
This way motherfuckers who feel so entitled this is what happens. Bro, it's 16,000 other Lowe's in the area. Bro, all you gotta do is just go to another Lowe's, bro. But you think you so like you own something. Now look what happened. It's unfortunate, bro, but it happens. When you think you untitled and you think you this and that, this is what it gets you. Sorry to say.
To move the vehicle! I told you! You call 911 right now! Oh my God! You oh my God! You already tried to hit the vehicle once! And that is assault! You also used pepper spray!
As soon as he would have turned his wheels to pull out, he was gonna run that man right on over. No doubt about it.
All of this occurred in less than a minute after Logan turned on his body cam. In the immediate aftermath, a witness to the horrific event called 911.
I think I just witnessed a killing at Lowe's.
The security guard just shot my husband! Freddie! Oh my God, you killed him, you I told you, he tried to hit me! Why'd you shoot him? Because he tried to hit me with a vehicle! That is assault with a deadly weapon!
He tried to smash me.
He killed my husband! Yes! Are you on the authorities with them right now?
I'm on 911 right now.
Told them that he's been trespassed multiple times.
I watched you.
Okay.
We all watched you. Yes, he's shot. Yes, we definitely. I see blood. Yes.
He's bleeding out.
Okay.
Do they want me to render aid? I don't know what to do at this point.
You want security to render aid? Are you calling medical? What do you want him to do?
I'm right here standing by. My camera's on. Everything's been recorded.
Yes, he just shot my husband. Oh my God. His wife.
She's hysterical and rightfully so.
Yes. He told me.
He,
Fuck all that. Nah, fuck all that. You should have told his ass that Freddie, let's go. Instead, you sitting in the passenger seat, letting Freddie goddamn do and talk what the fuck he want to say to the police officer, to the security guard.
I shot him 4 times because he tried to hit me with the vehicle. They're on their authorities with him right now. He locked his door. He tried to hit me and pin me between the vehicle.
Ma'am, do you have a key to get in the car?
Yeah.
Give me a key.
Right away, Logan begins repeating his version of events, but there are some key specifics in his story that will be challenged later.
Then he pulled the gun and he said, "Stop, or I'm going to shoot you." And the guy tried to run him over again.
He tried 2 separate times.
Yeah, I know. And he's got it all on his camera. Take care of your husband.
He also attempted to pepper spray me.
He what?
He also attempted to pepper spray.
Pepper spray the cornerstone. Oh, is that what that was? He shot out the window?
Yep.
Notably, Logan doesn't mention that he first pushed a bottle of pepper spray into the partially open back window of the Nelson's truck and attempted.
He had the right to, no matter, bro. He had the right to, though, regardless. Regardless, bro. He had the right to do that. I don't get. I'm not. I mean, am I not understanding? This kind of pissing me off, though. To be honest, am I not understanding? Cause I'm like the narrator trying to make it seem like the security man was just all the way in the wrong, bro. It wasn't, bro. It wasn't. No matter if the dude had the right or had somebody told him he could pick up pallets, bro. The people in the store already told him, bro, just go ahead about your business. We'll figure this shit out later on. So if it ain't figured out, I don't bring my ass back to the store. That's point blank period. I don't get it. Obviously, it wasn't figured out because the security guard is still telling you to leave the property. So obviously, it wasn't figured out. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Am I missing something? I'm confused.
To spray the couple.
He's been trespassed by me, every security member on my team. He's been trespassed by the police, and he's been trespassed by the owner of Delta Park.
So, did you hear all that?
And he continues to come on property.
Okay,
While they wait for the police and ambulance to arrive, Logan makes a few questionable comments, seemingly talking to himself.
God, I did not think I'd have to do that. Of course, they're gonna sympathize with the victim.
I think his wife is on the phone screaming.
I know you're trying to help.
I just want to make sure that if there's anything I can do to help.
They're apparently two paramedics. This is out of my scope.
Understood.
Tried to pin me between the vehicle right here and then tried to hit me right here again.
About 5 minutes after the shooting, officers arrive on the scene.
I don't know what you need me to do. This is the first time I've ever had to do this.
Just have a seat.
Okay. I had to discharge my firearm.
Logan claimed he was the site supervisor responsible for all of Delta Park. He then told officers that Freddie had attempted to hit and pin him between his own security vehicle and his truck. The officers instruct Logan to call his supervisor, and he once again relays the same story, this time emphasizing a notable detail.
He angled the car for me and tried to floor the gas, and that's when I fired.
In the middle of the officers checking Freddie for signs of life, Logan makes this request.
Is there a way I can get tomorrow off? So I can, process what the I just did. Okay, I know we're tight, but...
A few minutes later, an ambulance also arrives.
Freddie, I love you!
Eventually, an officer guides Logan to sit in the back of a police vehicle.
I did not think I'd have to do that today.
After leaving Logan alone for 5 minutes, the officers return to collect his firearm.
I was trying to figure out what are we saying that he did wrong? Logan seemed to do everything. I mean, Logan.
Things have gotten pretty expensive lately, and I need to generate some additional income.
I stumbled upon data annotation, and I took the...
Hey, bud.
How's it going?
Go ahead and step out of the car. Is it cool enough back there for you?
Yeah, it's a little warm, but it's all right.
Okay. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna take your firearm. You don't have to touch it, okay? We're just gonna wait for detectives and stuff. So it's just kind of protocol when somebody's in the back. So it doesn't say you're in trouble or anything like that.
Yeah, I know.
I tell you right now, I get in the altercation, bro. I get in the altercation. I tell the motherfucker, you better go ahead, bro. Just go ahead, bro. Just go ahead. Go ahead about your business. Go ahead, bro. Just go ahead. I tell you this shit 30 times, bro. Go ahead. And you get in your car and you try to run me over and pin me with my car, bro, I'm going to shoot that shit up. I'm not even lying to you. I promise to God I'm not even lying. I promise to God on everything I love, bro. I mean, you're not finna end my life this way. I'd rather you shoot me. Bro, you trying to ram me in 2 cars, bro. You trying to floor your gas and ram your car metal against metal. Bro, a fucking 1-ton, 2-ton car, you trying to ram me against another 2-ton car? I'm gonna shoot your shit up.
Okay. Where the process? There's a weird thing with my DPST. I got armed during the whole COVID thing.
Bro, it's either my life or yours, bro. I'm not understanding. That's just as if it was the same equation if you pulled a gun out on me. It's the same equation. It's my life or yours. Can I pull mine out faster? Cause I'm not finna just let you take my life right here over some bullshit. I'm not finna do that. It's the same thing. I guess I'm missing it. I'm not understanding. Am I I don't know, bro. I just feel like I'm missing something. I don't know.
Mailed my stuff off, and I have yet to get my actual card.
Don't worry about it.
But I do have the gold paper or the yellow paper that was issued to me.
Don't worry about it.
As it would turn out, this was an issue that Logan would need to worry about. The day after the shooting, he was brought in for a formal interview where he was read his Miranda rights and agreed to speak with officers. He tells them that he was in the Air Force for 6 years. He was then asked to describe some of the things he dealt with working as a security guard.
So would you say that you've been able to resolve a lot of situations using just either verbally saying stuff to people or...
De-escalation, usually that's a lot of time it's, just being calm, rational. But if you're talking about the individual I dealt with, he's been a problem for us for a really long time. I was going out, driving around, doing my patrols, And this guy, his name's Freddie. He's been trespassed from our property before. He's been trespassed by me. He's been trespassed by the members of the security team. He's been formally trespassed. I think the police, we had to get the police involved at one point, and they went over there and formally trespassed him. And then he was trespassed again by the owner of Delta Park, because how the whole incident started was like months back. My guys were chasing a shoplifter out of, he's either Marine fishermen's or Dick's. I think it was Marines, actually. The dude stole a bunch of like knives and other tools. This guy, Freddie, drove by, opened up his car and let the dude hop in that we were chasing, and then peeled off with him. And so that's why that's where the trespass started.
Along with the other security guards, Logan had several prior verbal disputes with Freddie and had banned him from public areas about a month before the shooting.
He would go into the back of Lowe's and he would steal a bunch of pallets from them because he has a...
You can't ban nobody from no, you can't ban nobody from no public area, you can't do that, bro. I don't know where, I think I see where they trying to go with this, to be honest. I think they're trying to say that he had a problem with, he really didn't. I think that what they're trying to get at is he had a problem with Freddie, and so he really just let Freddie get the best of him. I really think that's where they trying to go with this, but nah, bro. Freddie had a problem with authorities. Freddie had a problem with doing what the fuck he was told to do. Freddie was 50, 60 years old and thought he owned the whole town. That's what Freddie thought. So I'm not finna let them sit here and try to play this man like, oh, he had so much of a problem with Freddie. Nah, bro. This ain't go like that, bro. This ain't go like that. Freddie had a million chances to do what the fuck he was told to do, and he still didn't do it. So I don't know. Now as far as banning somebody off public property, bro, you can't. You tripping with that. So I guess they trying to say he was picking, just around the town picking with Freddie, I guess.
Pallet company. But they had no formal agreement with him at all. He had no okay from the manager. I went in and verified with him.
Carrie Nelson, Freddie's wife of 30 years, was interviewed the same day she witnessed her husband being shot, and she told a very different story than Logan.
But security has a personal beef with us. It says that we're stealing them, but we have permission, so they've been harassing us for like a month and a half now.
I told y'all that this was where this was gonna go at. I told y'all.
Mark Wilkins, the property manager of TMT Development, which managed the Delta Park Center, stated in an email that Freddie was not an approved vendor authorized to remove pallets. He also said that he spoke to Freddie and told him he was not approved, but that he was only trespassed from private property owned by the landlord, not from public areas. In contrast, Logan claimed he'd banned Freddie from public areas about a month before the shooting.
Everybody, most of the managers know us in there.
So you have a contract with Lowe's to take the spare pallets and use them for your own?
No, we sell them.
You sell them?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the contract at? Do you have that with you, or is it?
It's just a verbal
Contract. Yeah. Do you know who you have the verbal contract with at Lowe's?
She works in the back. I don't remember her name.
At Wayfair, we're game for every style.
Let's play charades. I'll act out my favorite chair. Got it. All right, ready?
Yep.
This one rocking chair.
Velvet tufted chaise lounger.
Adding to the confusion, police spoke with Lori Sugarbeer, the receiving manager at Lowe's.
I was not here the day it happened. I had no idea what happened, but I dealt with this for I want to say at least a month before the incident even happened. And I was working with TMT, or trying to, emailing TMT saying, hey, this is the person I want for Nelson here to pick up our slag pallets. They're trash to us. We don't ever do an official business, contract.
Okay.
But we do try to find someone who can come and pick up our pallets. So that's the gist of what I was trying to get TMT to authorize, because I know we've been rounds with security here saying we can't have anybody back here. I'm like, well, you're impacting my business because I really need these picked up. I had emailed TMT, and a week later I emailed them saying, look, we're having issues with Freddie and this security group because whatever, I have no idea. And every time I dealt with them, they were seriously over aggressive with Freddie because he was literally just standing there with me and I was having a business conversation with him.
Uh-huh.
And they would just zoom up and be like, you have to get off this property right now, bye. And I'm like, hey, we're just trying to get this resolved. And every single time, Ryan, I was like, why are you guys just attacking this guy?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
There was no formal agreement. It was just sort of like you had identified
Correct.
Freddie.
Because they're not telling what the fuck, he not doing what the fuck they told him to do. That's why. You're not the fucking owner, lady. You're the fucking manager of the store. You're not the fucking owner. What are you talking about? You're the manager of the store. You're not the fucking owner. I don't get it.
As a person that you were willing to let take the pallets from the back of the store.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's sort of your responsibility in some ways to manage the pallets not being there anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I manage all the trash here.
And how many times do you think that you are...
You're not even the manager of the fucking store. You're the manager of the fucking trash and the fucking inventory of what the fuck is supposed to be done. You're not even the manager of the fucking store. Lady, please.
with Freddie when Cornerstone Security had contacted him?
At least 3 times.
Did you tell them that it was fine for him to be there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I told him, I said, no, you have to understand, I'm working with Freddie. I have been working with Freddie. I've done the, before this all happened, before even the first interaction with them.
In her interview, Lori also added this.
Was there ever an issue with Freddie stealing pallets from you guys that you know of?
No.
Okay,
No.
so you
Absolutely not. Every time I authorized him to take the ones over, because he was there, and I'm like, hey, can you just take these 30?
We started getting on to him about it, like, you're trespassed, you're supposed to leave. And so what he would do is he would just come on our...
For your information, Freddie is now cheating security by driving on DPC property but not stepping foot out of the vehicle or parking. Truby. Who is this person? Message between Cornerstone and put actual case file. Messages. Oh, so they basically telling on Freddie. They basically saying Freddie is teasing. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, I don't get what they trying to say about Mr. Gimbal. Cause Mr. Gimbal, I ain't did. I don't really see bro did shit wrong, bro. I don't know, bro.
Property and
somebody hit me with a car, bro. Somebody trying to hit me and take my life with a car, bro. Ran me against another car in his truck. Excuse me. He don't even have a fucking car. He has a truck. He's trying to ram me with his truck into another car, bro. After I told him to step out of the car, he putting his fucking mace on his hand. I tell him to step out of the fucking car. He putting his fucking mace on his hand, so I proceeded to fucking mace him to get out the car. Because I don't know what the fuck, I can't touch his door, or whatever the problem is, or where I can't touch his door, or whatever, whatever. So I mace him to get him out the car. He goes absolutely livid. Now he's trying to run me over and take my life. What? I'm not understanding.
Sit in his car and just puddle around because he knows he's not supposed to be there, but we can't do anything when he's in his car.
We've never had, and not even a piece of paper saying we've been trespassed. We've never had a date of when we've been trespassed. We have no idea when we've been trespassed.
It's unclear if Freddie had actually been given a formal trespass order. Regardless, Logan explained his version of events for the day of the shooting.
I was driving by, I saw his car pull onto our property, so I go over there hey man, you need to leave. You know you're not supposed to be here. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. He gets out of his car, I turn my camera on, get out of my my driver's side door. I was like, turn around, put your hands behind your back. You've been trespassed, you know you're not supposed to be. And he looked at me and was pretty much like, you.
He pulled in front of us and blocked us. He told us that we have to get off the property.
And who's he?
The security guy.
Yeah, he's a fucking security guard. What?
Do you know his name?
No.
Can you describe him for me?
He has dark hair. He's an asshole. We've had quite a few runs with him. And I call him an asshole. And then I'm calling the cops because I'm sick of this bullshit with you guys. You guys are harassing us all the time. And he said, I'm going to mace you. Freddie got out of the car. And he said, put your hands behind your back. Freddie said, yeah, right. And got back in the car and grabbed his mace.
If he would have just gotten into his car and just left, I would have left it at that.
Pornography. It's been robbing you. It's been robbing you of intimacy with your partner.
has been robbed.
Investigators.
Bro, I don't really see bro did nothing wrong. I don't really know what they trying to get at. I don't know who trying to get at what, but I mean, you was told several times by different employees in there. It wasn't like Logan was the same dude every time pulling up, bro. I've heard at least five different security guards in the video, bro, tell you to get out the property, bro. I mean, I don't know.
Investigators asked Logan to clarify why the situation escalated so quickly.
You get 10,000 times to get told. We only get one before we get shot.
He was reaching for something inside.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was. I know that he's made threats against us multiple times before, and I didn't want him pulling a firearm when I was by the side of the vehicle, so that's why I sprayed into it.
Okay. And what was your hope to do when what was your intent when you sprayed in there? What were you?
Protect my safety.
Okay.
Like I said, cars are dangerous.
Did Freddie have a weapon on him? I'm just asking because I need to.
Yeah, he had his mace, but I don't think he had a chance to even fire it.
So Freddie had some pepper spray as well?
Yeah.
Did he have a knife or a gun or anything like that?
No.
The main points of contention were the brief moments before Logan fired, and this time, when he tells the story, he includes something new.
And I was going to step towards my car this way so he could, I thought he was just going to drive out this way. So I start walking this way. He angles the hood of the car towards me, trying to pin me in between his truck and my patrol vehicle, but I stepped to my right and he narrowly missed.
You said he angled his tires towards you.
He turned the whole car and went forward towards me.
And you were able to step out of the way and avoid being hit, or were you hit by the car?
I don't know. I think he might have tabbed my hip, or I felt something push up against my hip, but no damage was done to me.
Okay.
I got out of the way quick enough.
Yet at the scene, Logan clearly states something that contradicts his new story.
You already tried to hit me once!
Did your vehicle strike the security guard at any point?
No. I don't think so. No.
While it's unclear if Freddie's truck actually hit Logan, he can be seen in the footage briefly touching the vehicle with his hand when it nears him. However, the most important piece of Logan's story was something he mentioned quickly in interrogation.
I heard the engine start to rev, and then that's when I fired. Okay. 4 shots into the left side, or right side.
Despite his claim the engine revved, the truck doesn't seem to move before Logan fired. At the very least, Logan's first shot was almost simultaneous with the truck beginning to move.
It said we don't see the truck move. Mr. Narrator, man, I'm genuinely lost because I mean I see that truck begin.
At the very least, the
truck was moving forward right there. I'm sure when the first shot was, you're gonna see how the truck jerked.
First shot was.
That gotta been the first shot right there. The truck was moving, bro. I don't look. Listen to what he said.
Interrogation.
I heard the engine start to rev, and then that's when I fired. Okay. 4 shots into the left side, or right side.
Despite his claim the engine revved, the truck doesn't seem to move before Logan fired. At the very least,
he backed up.
Logan's
first. So how did the truck not move? You can't. The truck can't move. Okay, put it like this. If he shot, if I'm sitting in the whip, right, and a dude walked up to me, and that whole incident went down, and I already tried to hit you once, but I bagged my truck up. Right, but now everything that went down. Wait, my bad. I bagged my truck up. If you shoot me while I'm bagging my truck up, then it will only be one or two things. It will be one or two, which is my truck is going to continue reversing. I'm going to hit this car right here. Just hear me out. Just hear me out, cause Mr. Narrator man got me lost. I don't know who he trying to be on. I don't know what they saying. I don't know what's going on. So I'm trying to figure it out. So look, if I'm backing up, I'm gonna at least come over all this. I'm gonna hit all this back, and I'm gonna tear both of these up. I'm gonna tear both of these in reverse because I'm shot, so I'm in reverse still. So I'm gonna hit all of this, or I got my foot on brake, right? I got my foot on brake. I'm going into reverse, so I'm going, but my foot is still on brake. So if you shoot me, my foot is on brake. You're not gonna shoot me, and obviously the man had to pass away instantly, obviously, as we can tell, obviously. So I'm not gonna get hit, take my foot off brake, and then slam my foot back on brake. That to me that don't make sense. I'm gonna get hit and I'm gonna press the gas. I'm gonna mash the gas because now I'm hit. So now I'm really trying to get up out of there. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get hit, be pressing the brake, get hit and say, oh shit, he just hit me, and then mash on the brake again. I'm not gonna do that. Either my foot is gonna stay on the brake as I'm hit. My foot is gonna stay on the brake. I'm not gonna take that's what I'm saying. But you know what though? People never know what'll happen to you in that situation. I feel like I'm talking all the way down. I do that because I've been in the game. People, and I don't know. That's probably what it is too, bro. It's probably just like you never know what but bro, I just can't see. I can't see what they trying, what Mr. Manara, man, trying to get at, and trying to not say he didn't rev up the engine and go for it already. The truck was already moving forward, which indicates he put the truck in reverse and was able to, which we seen on the video. We see him put the truck in reverse and put the car in drive. We seen the video, bro. So I don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not understanding what whoever trying to get at, because the man was trying to run the man over to get out of it. The man was about to leave the lady and all, bro. The lady was out of the truck, screaming to my, such and such and such. She was out of the vehicle. The man was trying to leave his wife and all to hit this man. So what do we? I'm not saying. I don't know, bro.
First shot was almost simultaneous with the truck beginning to move.
Get the out the vehicle now! You already tried to hit me once! You move this vehicle again, I will fire!
Just walk me through what your concerns were, because
My personal safety.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
This job is not worth my life at $18 an hour.
Sure.
So I'm going to do everything I can.
Point blank period.
And to make sure I go home. But at the end of the day, I also don't want to have to send somebody else more or less home in a body bag.
Notably, Cornerstone's use of force policy states that, quote, nothing in this policy requires an officer to retreat or be exposed to possible physical injury before applying reasonable force. The autopsy revealed.
Hold on, what? Nothing in this policy requires an officer to retreat or be exposed to possible before applying
physical injury before applying reasonable force. The autopsy revealed that Freddie was shot in the head, the left of his chest, his right shoulder, and in his thoracic vertebrae. He died at the scene.
Were you scared? Were you? Or were you?
I wouldn't really say I was scared, but that's only simply because of my military background and all my training and stuff like that.
While Logan had completed his armed security training through DPSST, Oregon's Department of Public Safety Standards and Training, he didn't have formal certification as an armed security guard. This meant that he was not licensed to carry a firearm at the time of the shooting. The Cornerstone Security Group later admitted that along with Logan, 2 more of their security guards weren't certified but were carrying firearms. Logan wasn't charged for Freddie Nelson's death until December 2021, more than 6 months after the shooting. At trial, Logan claimed it was self-defense and that after the truck struck him, he got tunnel vision and didn't have the ability to recognize an alternative action to deadly force. Logan was eventually found guilty of second-degree murder, unlawful use of a weapon, and 2 counts of second-degree unlawful use of mace. He was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years. Following this, Kerry Nelson filed a $25
I'm confused. I genuinely don't understand.
million civil lawsuit for wrongful death and negligence against
Wrongful death and negligence. I'm genuinely confused, bro, and I'm not trying to like be a troll or none of that, bro. I genuinely don't understand, because I mean, that's what a cop would do. Is it not? Is that not what a police officer would do? I don't understand. Would a police officer not do the same thing that he did? To defend his life from a man trying to run him over with a car? I don't know. I mean, I can understand maybe because of the fact of the him not supposed to be having the gun. Okay, I can see that. I can see you getting some time for that, but I just don't understand the murder part. Rest in peace to him. I mean, but to me, this whole video just looked like a whole bunch of entitlement, issues. To be honest, like I said, I'm not trying to be a troll or nothing like that. Rest in peace for sure to everybody in the video. Rest in peace for sure to the man in the video. To me, that was his. That whole thing was kind of his fault, bro. For a man to get life, life is crazy for that whole situation. I didn't see the video. I didn't see the other part of the video. They can't show that, probably YouTube policy or whatever policy that they got. That part is not in the video, so maybe that other part of the video dictates a whole nother situation, which I'm sure, because that would be what the rest of the full body cam. So, but from what I see from that point right there on to from the beginning, I mean, I don't see what he did wrong, man. He told the man several times, man, look, man, I'm gonna arrest you. He let the man walk off from him, turn his back on him, fuck you, and I mean, plenty of times. I mean, five different security guards. I mean, they just let him just talk to him. How the fuck did he wanted to talk to him? So I don't. Maybe I'm missing something, bro. I don't know. But y'all drop in the comment section and let me know what y'all thought about it. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, then okay. But everybody sees shit from different point of views. I'm just letting y'all know my point of view. But if I'm not seeing it from the right point of view, let me know. But a man getting life in prison for that, I can't see. I can't see why. I can't see why. I mean, he told the man to go ahead and get out of the car. Didn't want to get out of the car, so he maced him. He proceeded to mace the man. Now, okay. Now that I'm kind of thinking about it, okay, maybe. No, I can't see that. I can't. I mean, that would be the right thing to do to mace you, because I mean, he was already at that point. Like he was already, like I said, he already had the mace in his hand. He was trying to crank up the car. So yeah, I mean that would be. Yeah, I mean I'm by myself. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like I got a partner with me, so I'm by myself. I mean, so yeah, I mean I got to take the precautions to do what I got to do. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, bro. To me, that whole video was pure entitlement, a whole bunch of entitlement issues. That's just point blank how I see it. I don't, it is what it is, man. But we was gonna do 2 reactions, but I ain't know this one thing was gonna take an hour. The videos ain't nothing but 30 minutes. But me, I just don't understand what they was trying to say. So Unfortunately, we just took up an hour, but we gonna we about to get into some gameplay. I'm gonna go ahead while I still feel like it. I really don't. I really feel like I really would rather do another reaction, to be honest. But honestly, I don't even feel like I don't even want to do another reaction. Plus, I need some practice anyway. Man, I need to post it on the blog. Million Rocket, Million Rock with a song. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, bro.